I am a huge fan of the income and the freedom that running your own business can bring to your life. However, I also know that you can only achieve these things and enjoy them in your life if you have a real clear handle on your business finances and you've clearly separated your business and personal finances. This is something that Novo is helping people do because they have created a all-in-one business banking platform that allows you to do everything you need to do in one place. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Novo because I am a customer and I've been a customer for a few years now. So I'm going to be sharing the reasons why I like Novo, things they do well, some of the things they don't do so well, and who I think can benefit from using Novo for their business banking situation. If you are a new business owner or you are just making a little bit of side hustle income on this side, you might not think that having a dedicated business banking option is essential. However, it's really important to start early on separating your personal and business banking information. There are a few reasons why you really need a business banking account, even if you're not making that much money. It's because you need to make sure that you're tracking all of your business expenses, and having a dedicated business banking account makes this a lot easier. It also establishes your professionalism. You are obviously a business if you're using a dedicated business banking account. When you're paying vendors or accepting payments, it just looks better when you are using a business banking account. It also really helps you later in the year when you are going to be filing taxes. Having your business and personal income and expenses separated makes filing your taxes so much easier, whether you do it on your own or you hire a professional. There's a lot of other reasons as well, but those are some of the big ones that I think are important just to establish so that you know you do need a business bank account, whether you're making a few $100s on your side hustle or you're making a lot more than that with an established business. So Novo is not a bank themselves, but they have partnered with a bank, a traditional bank called Middlesex Federal Savings, and this bank provides all of the actual banking, and Novo provides all of the technology on top of that to give you the best of both worlds. Middlesex Federal Savings offers these business deposit accounts so that you can put money in up to $250,000 insured by the FDIC, so that you're sure that your money is safe and protected by both a traditional bank and the FDIC, which gives you insurance on your money. So Novo has partnered with a bank and they have all of the features that you would get with a traditional bank, but because they are a technology company, they have built this powerful platform that is made with current entrepreneurs in mind so that you have the tools and the functions that you need in your business banking app. Novo is all about bringing the old way of business banking into the modern age so that you are able to get the technology that you need and the functionality that you need that is really lacking in a lot of traditional business banking accounts. So this is a really great option if you are looking for something a little bit more functional and technology driven in your banking situation. Another great thing about Novo is that they are trying to bring everything together and they are trying to put it all in one spot and have everything within their platform. So everything from payroll to invoices can be done within Novo in addition to having a business account. So they have a lot of stuff in one place. So let's talk about some of the pros and some of the cons of having a Novo account. Some of the key features of Novo that I consider pros for using them are the fact that there are no hidden fees. So you won't have to worry about fees popping up for things like monthly charges or having a low minimum balance. This is especially nice if you're just getting started and you don't have a lot of money to put in, or you are spending a lot on your expenses and so you will have lower minimum balances. You don't have to worry about any fees here, and they don't have any hidden fees that you'll be caught off guard by. So this is really nice. I personally am always a fan of places that do not have fees and are really transparent about any fees they do have so that you're aware of what's happening and you're not going to be caught off guard or charged these crazy fees that some banks do. Another great feature that Novo has that I personally use a lot and love is the Novo Reserves. And this is basically where you can have all the money that comes into your Novo account be split up into sub accounts that are for certain things. You can set up these to be a certain certain percentage every time you get money in, and then it will automatically put a percentage of all incoming money into these reserve accounts. So you can have something for taxes, for expenses, for profit, all the things that you might need in your business can be set up as reserves. And then any money that funnels in gets put into those automatically. And that is a great feature. One of the things that Novo does really well is the flexible invoicing that they have built into their platform. This is amazing if you do send out a lot of invoices to clients, customers, or companies that you work with. If you are invoicing often, it is built into Novo and makes it super simple so you don't have to pay for another platform or do manual invoices because it's all built right into Novo and it makes it super simple. You can send unlimited customized invoices inside Novo, which is really fantastic. And one of the things that I think they do better than some of the other companies that are their competitors. Novo also has payroll built in to their functionality, which is fantastic if you are running a team and you, again, don't want to pay for a separate service to do payroll. You can do payroll within Novo, which is always a great option. I personally don't have any employees, so I only pay a couple contractors a little bit differently, but Novo does have that payroll function in case I do ever build a team, which is really nice to know. Novo gives every account free debit cards, so you have both a physical and virtual debit card for all of your accounts that you might have at Novo, which is a little nice perk and a pro on my end. So I like that. More things that are free with Novo are the free transfers. So you can have free ACH transfers, which of course is pretty common. Then also you have free ATM access. So they do refund all ATM fees worldwide, which is a really good option if you are constantly traveling and don't have to worry about which ATM you're using or where you're going to be. That can be a really nice feature as well. So having free ATMs is really nice. One thing I like as a online only entrepreneur is the integrations that they have with certain softwares. So they do have some integrations with specific softwares that I use. They have things like QuickBooks and also Gusto. So if you use any of the partner softwares that they have really well streamlined integrations with those, and it can save you a lot of time and effort setting up things and trying to do it on the back end by yourself. Instead, Novo has it all set up together, which is really nice and saves you a lot of time. And a final pro is not only do they have those integrations, but they also have some discounts with their partners. So if you don't have those things set up in your business already, you can go through Novo and they probably do get a kickback of some kind, but you get a discount. So you are paying less than if you just went to that company on your own. So that is nice. And you are able to get a service that you need at a discount because you are a Novo customer. So a few of the areas where Novo could do better and things that I have personally found to be cons of using Novo. So one issue with Novo, which it might be an issue for some customers, it's not necessarily for me, but it is still a con, is that you can't really deposit cash. You can do checks, but having physical checks and cash is a little bit more unwieldy with Novo account because you can't deposit cash. So if that is something that you need on the regular, you'll probably want to choose a different bank. If you are an online only business or you get paid just to your account automatically through invoicing, that's not an issue. But if you are collecting cash in person, just probably not the right solution for you. Another thing that is kind of missing from Novo is recurring payments. So if you're like me, you probably have a few people that you pay either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, like every single time it's a recurring payment. So that is something that Novo doesn't really have and doesn't have the option for yet. They may add that later on, but they don't have it currently. And then another con that I found is that their customer service is just like Novo. It is online based, so it's online only. So you can email or go through chat in the app, but having a number to call and having someone that you can talk to immediately about your issue is not really an option. So that is unfortunate and one of the downsides to Novo. If you are someone that likes to be able to call and talk to someone immediately about an issue, especially if it's something that is important or fraudulent and you are concerned, that's not going to be a very quick option with Novo. So even when you go to the website, they only have in-app, by email, or contact us and through the help center. They do have a mailing address, but they don't have a phone number that's just available for you, which is unfortunate. So let's talk about who could actually use Novo and benefit from Novo, because it's not for everyone, but it is a good option for some people. And after using it for several years, I think I have a better idea of who that is. So basically, Novo would be a great option for you if you don't deal with cash and you have an online only business where you are bringing in money through either invoicing or payments to your bank account. So that is the number one option if you are that person. It's also a great option if you want a free business checking account without a minimum balance. So if you're worried about having a account somewhere where you have to keep a certain balance in there, but you're not sure if you can, Novo is a good option if you know that you're going to get closer to zero than you probably would be able to at other banks. That's a great option for you as well. It's a good option for you if you don't deal in cash at all, if you only are dealing in online payments, definitely a good option. It is also a great option if you need any of the like built-in invoicing. So if you are, let's say, a content creator like myself, and you are constantly working with brands, and so when you do a sponsored video, you need to invoice that company, Novo has it all built in right there. So it's really a great option for freelancers or content creators who are trying to basically build a business based on invoicing, which can be, a hard thing to do, but Novo does make it a little bit easier because it's all built in and you can do unlimited customized invoices. So I think that's one of the features that they really sets them apart and also makes them a perfect choice for someone like freelancers. And Novo might be right for you if you don't actually need customer support that's immediate or physical. Basically, if you are okay with things going wrong, but you know that chat will get back to you, the support chat will get back to you eventually. If you're okay, if you're not like an anxious person, then Novo might be a good option for you. If you are not like that and you really need someone to contact you immediately, then Novo probably is not the right choice. But if you can get past that and you don't anticipate anything bad happening, or if it does, you're okay, then Novo could be good for you. Novo is actually really a great option for freelancers, independent contractors, content creators, and small startup founders. So anyone that's got something kind of newer or doesn't need all the bells and whistles, Novo is a great choice for you. And I think that you can definitely grow with Novo over time. You can start small with just a business checking account, and then over time add features like the payroll option or anything else you might need. So they definitely have a lot of features that you might not need at first, but that gives you so much flexibility to grow within one platform, and that's a great option for a lot of people. I'm still a huge fan of Novo. I am still a customer there, and I'm an affiliate, so if you use my link in the description box, I do get a commission, which is so helpful in supporting the channel and the work that I do here, so thank you for that. So if you want to learn more, definitely click the link in the description box and learn more about Novo on their site, and until then, definitely check out this next video.